So yesterday I was eating nuts, and don't get me wrong, I was eating real nuts. I mean not testicles, I was eating real nuts. And then while I was eating nuts, I was browsing Twitter and I came across this article. Apparently it's been leaked that there are 2 new upcoming Dead by Daylight spin-off games. It means that there will be 2 new games set in Dead by Daylight's universe. And this is actually pretty cool, because Dead by Daylight is getting a movie sometime. I believe next year we are gonna get an announcement on the movie, and the movie is not being made by some random motherfuckers from North Korea. Instead, we are getting a real horror movie made by studios like Blumhouse and some other motherfucking studio. But we are also getting new video games based on Dead by Daylight. It means that Dead by Daylight is expanding, and it's gonna be known as being a movie, it's gonna be known as being a franchise with multiple games, and I love it. Man, I love Dead by Daylight, and let's talk about it. So apparently, okay, I'm just gonna read all of this, okay? Among all the leaks in the day today, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to understand if this is grammatically correct, but fuck it. I also told you about the arrival of Dead by Daylight spin-off game in collaboration, blah 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 blah. So apparently one of the games will be developed precisely by Supermassive Games, and it will be a single player game. It takes place outside of Entity's realm with a new cast of characters for a single player interactive experience. This is interesting, because Dead by Daylight has a lot of characters, many killers, many survivors. Every single character has a backstory, and let's be real, nobody reads these backstories because, come on man, we are here to play Dead by Daylight. We are not playing Dead by Daylight to read character backstories. That's why we are interested in the movie that is coming out, and also if there's a single player game based on Dead by Daylight, I'll fuck with that, you know what I mean? I usually hate single player games, but since I love Dead by Daylight, I mean, I would suck Trapper's cock all day long. I mean, I'm excited for this, man. The other game will be a cooperative PVE multiplayer game developed by Midwinter Entertainment. What the fuck are these studios? So instead of facing against each other, up to 4 players can team up, enter another of the entity's realm, and take on a host of deadly enemies that occupy it. I'm actually confused if this is grammatically correct. But these leaks are real. There's like footage of developers talking about it, and basically tomorrow there's an anniversary broadcast, and we will see this information on the anniversary broadcast. And I don't know, probably you're watching this video after the anniversary broadcast. In that case, you have already heard all of this news, but I'm excited for these games, and I love that Dead by Daylight is expanding. I just wish that Dead by Daylight had a better anti-cheat and it could go free to play. That way more people could access Dead by Daylight, and it would be one of the most popular games out there in my opinion. Like, it could seriously compete with games like, maybe not games like Fortnite, but at least it could be on a scale level with Apex Legends. Like, Apex Legends has like 300k players on Steam, right? And imagine Dead by Daylight having like 400k players on Steam. I know that sounds unreal, but it is very realistic when you think about it. Like, imagine Dead by Daylight going free to play, and then not only it's free to play, so it's very accessible to all of the players who want to play this game, but also this game has a movie which is made by very high quality movie production companies like Blumhouse and whatever the fuck that other company is. I forgot that company's name. But also, not only there's a movie based on Dead by Daylight, but there's also all of these licenses inside of this game, like fans of different horror franchises like Halloween, people who love Michael Myers, they will be drawn to Dead by Daylight. And not only that, but also there will be these single player and another PVE game based on Dead by Daylight, which is actually very cool. I believe that this enables a lot of players a lot of possible players who don't know about Dead by Daylight to learn about this game. Maybe they will fuck with the single player game, maybe they will like it, and then they will try Dead by Daylight as a multiplayer game, which is absolutely amazing. The thing is that I believe that Dead by Daylight will go free to play. This is off the topic, but I believe that Dead by Daylight will go free to play probably next year. We could see this on like 8th anniversary, but we might see it on 9th anniversary. But until that moment, we got to see an update on the anti-cheat. To me, Dead by Daylight doesn't have much of a problem with cheaters, because it's very rare when I get to play against cheaters, but if Dead by Daylight went free to play, I believe that there would be a big problem. I know a lot of content creators who get to deal with cheaters every single day, and you know, I'm not jealous of that, you know what I mean? It's not cool to play against a cheater every single fucking game. That's why I don't play PUBG. But I mean, having separate video games, that's cool. We don't have any more information about that, but just so you know, they are in development, and one day you will proudly be able to play a Dead by Daylight spin-off games. And I know that there's a single player game, Hooked on You, based on Dead by Daylight. It's Dead by Daylight dating simulator, but people play that game just to jerk off, let's be fair. Like, they just want to jack their dicks off to fucking Huntress and Spirit. Who wouldn't like that? You know, they are sexy. But other than that, I mean, I have never played Hooked on You. I can tell you that. And I'm not interested in that game. I want some real game, not a dating simulator. And it looks like we are getting a real game based on Dead by Daylight. By the way, just for fun purposes, give me a second. Let's try to look what studios are making this game. Like, are these popular gaming companies or something? Supermassive Games. This company is making a single player game based on Dead by Daylight. And yeah, they actually made they made some known games. The Quarry. The Quarry. Then they made Little Nightmares 2. So I guess Little Nightmares 1, 2. What the fuck is this? Walking with Dinosaurs. They made Until Dawn. Damn, they developed Until Dawn, which is actually a great game. Yeah, so this is a known game developer, and they are known for making single-player games, so I'm kind of optimistic that they got this collaboration going between this developer and Behaviour. And another company which is making PVE Multiplayer game, which is actually more exciting to me as a multiplayer kind of a guy, is Midwinter Entertainment. And it doesn't look like they are known for developing games, but let's hope that this game is not gonna suck. Even if this game sucks, Dead by Daylight is known for being the king of the genre. Dead by Daylight is known for being this undefeatable horror PvP kind of game, you know what I mean? I love Dead by Daylight, but I think that this game has a lot of flaws. It needs competition, and let's hope one day we will get competition which will push Dead by Daylight developers to try harder, to bring us some good shit, and yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You know, I just made this video because I just saw these leaks. It's crazy how leakers got all of this information prior to the anniversary event. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe for more Dead by Daylight videos, and I'll see you later. Bye.